Good morning, joy seekers. Welcome back to Joyful Living JA Edition. I'm your host, Barbara J, and I am greeting you from the beautiful parish of Hanover. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for joining the community of joy seekers. Those of you who are new to the channel but haven't yet subscribed, where are we at fun? Make the commitment. Subscribe. And for my original subscribers who've been with me over the last 3 months, we're going into 3 months, guys, since I started this channel. Wagwan. Welcome back. All right, so it is Friday, December 5th, and man, it's been a very busy week. Later on in the vlog, I'll throw back to some clips from earlier in the week when we started our final repair projects and how far we've gotten into that so far. We're on the tail end, almost done. Hubby's been working very hard on that project to get it wrapped up this week, which means we only have tomorrow before the week is over. So yeah, we've been doing that, so I'll show you some of that later. But you know, it's Friday and it's time to get some errands done, so we are heading into town. So take a ride with me and see what I get up to. Boy, it seems to me like the holidays are just barreling down on us, and I feel like I've been caught off guard, but in a way I haven't, because we're dealing with the aftermath of the hurricane. So things that I would have done in November in terms of getting the house ready for the holidays and so on, I'm actually doing those things now, because in November it was all about dealing with Hurricane Melissa and everything that came with that right after. So anyway, and just trying to get back the spirit of the holidays. It's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. It's been tough, because you know, you've been affected, folks have been affected in so many different ways, physically, psychologically, financially. It's been a lot. And you know, it's a time of year when it's joyful and a lot of spirits are high and so on. But with what we've experienced with the devastation of the hurricane, it's dampened a lot of people's spirit. But we're going to push through it, and we're going to find the simple things that brings us joy. So yeah, we are going to have a joyful spirit, and that is the approach we're going to take in spite of how we feel sometimes. So all right, let's ride into town, and I'll check back in later. because of the hurricane, you know, everybody has to be either fixing or rebuilding or, you know? So it's like, normally I would have had my act together already, but I'm kind of behind. So I was looking One of the reasons why I popped by today. Yes. Okay. Yes, of course. Yeah.
I'm his friend.
Yeah.
I trust that he may give me some good deals and bargains and some bargains. Just I get the money together because as you see, it's been true.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see this. Boy, I tell you. But you're expanding.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, you're covering the stretch, which is really very nice. You know, I'm a plan music. Every time I come in, into town, I pop in here to see if you hear what's going on, what they have new. Yeah, thank you. So I'm hoping that my feelings will start to grow. I think 1 foot. And it's on the front lawn.
So you can change the plant and put it somewhere different and put a different plant there and then you look at the result.
All right,
So
I will do that.
Yeah, it's an
I'll do
experiment.
that
You
for
have to-
sure. Okay, so my channel is called Joyful Living JA Edition, where I feature what's happening on the western end of the island, right? Hanover, St. James, Trelawney. We in the west, right? Just different areas of a country that highlight certain little hidden gems that people wouldn't normally know about. We want to share it and just show how we embrace the simple things in life that brings us joy. And one of them for me is my plants, right? So I'm always here looking for what's new. So you want to say hello to my mom? Joyful Living JA Edition.
Joyful living.
Yay! Yeah, this is my plant guy, guys, and I've always pop in whenever I'm in town to see what he has going on. He's really good. He has always been so nice to me and given me really good advice on my plants and how to plant them, where to plant them. So yeah, that's what's going on. One of the things I'm doing today while I'm in town. All right, catch you later. All right, so quick stop, a quick Fontana run. And then I'll hit up the supermarket on the other side. So let's get going. Fontana is Fontana in as per usual.
We don't want to take bad things, but if we don't listen, I just say a long time.
Okay.
Good thing.
I need some candles. So I just picked up some really cute Christmas cocktail glasses in Fontana. I'll unbox them when I get home, but really cute, so I'm glad about that. And I'm walking over to the supermarket, which is right across the street. But Fairview is popping. Let's see. Let me give you a little aerial spin of what's happening in the plaza. Not too busy right now, but trust that in a few, this place is going to be jam-packed, as it always is on a Friday. So let's go to the supermarket. I'm so hungry, guys. I feel like I'm going to need to stop and get something to eat before we head back home. I don't know where I can get something, but anyway, I will. Alright guys, we got an issue right now because I do not see one single egg in the supermarket. Not a one. Not a one. Let me go around to the section where they usually are. And when I tell you empty, I mean empty. Nothing. Nothing. The eggs are usually out here. Not a single egg on the shelf. So that's going to be an issue because I need eggs to bake. And I wanted to get those today. So we're going to have to see how things pan out. But it is not looking good, guys. It is not looking good at all. Oh boy. These are like the caramel Christmas pumpkin glass. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Can't wait to fill this up with a special Christmas cocktail mix. Maybe a sour blend cocktail or something. Celebrate Christmas. Yeah, look at those. Very good. Love it. It's not some kind of guy. Here are my ingredients. What am I making? Take a good look. watch the last clip of the work we did with